What's up guys, Ethos here.
Flexinja here.
Today we are going to be tiering the Valorant agents on the new updated AM/PM Valorant agent tier list. You can never have too much good stuff, and these agents are definitely
good
some
stuff.
good stuff.
It's good stuff.
That's some good stuff.
Reyna
And
and
so is
Chamber.
this guy. Oh, he's got some good stuff. Lots of good stuff.
So the first one, we have Breach.
Ah, yes.
Breach, I feel like, on the release of Fracture, I feel he's like S tier on Fracture. He's like insane on Fracture.
But that's, well, okay. Breach can be good on any map. But on Fracture, like he's like a you have to
He's
have
like a
Breach.
must pick.
You must pick. But on every other map that you have Breach, I feel like the other initiators like Skie and Kayo have a lot more flexibility, a lot more self-sufficiency, and I feel like can do his job like better and easier.
You want to put him in A tier, huh?
No. I was thinking like C, because like in terms of fun, he's not very fun. And like
you can bully people.
You can,
which is
you
like,
can.
if you've seen Nosy,
Yeah.
he has fun. He has S tier fun.
No, he does have a lot of fun. No, his utility is really good. His utility is really good, but when there's a lot of great initiators out there. So in terms of the initiators, I think he's like, all right, let's do.
We can go with B. We can go with B.
B for Breach.
Right.
We did that last time. We did that last time.
We did it last time, dude.
Updated tier list. You take the first letter and that's their tier. So next we got Brimstone.
Definitely better than Omen. I'm gonna say that right now. He's definitely. I think Omen's the worst controller, but we're focusing on Brimstone here. He's like a niche pick as well. Like you can't pick him on every single map.
Yeah.
Just Astra and Viper. Yeah. Just outclass him on certain maps.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna go with a B tier.
I think a B tier. B for Brimstone. All right. So next up we have Cypher. He's definitely up there. Like right off the bat, I want to say he's like A tier at least, right?
I think he's definitely between A and B for me. His trips are really strong. You can leave him anywhere on the map. You don't have to stay near them. And they deny jet dashes a lot on side execs too. And he usually gathers a lot more info than like Killjoy does because he doesn't have to stay near it, so he can be on the opposite side of the map and solve info wherever his stuff is. I'd say B tier. Between B and A.
Yeah. But, we could just put him in C tier for Cypher.
C tier for Cypher? No, that would be BM for Cypher.
I agree on the B tier. I agree.
I think B tier.
All right, so next up we have Jet. D tier. Next.
Honestly though, Jet still, even with the nerfs and everything, still super overpowered, still super strong, super viable to most comp play styles with how she makes space, how she takes aggro picks and map control with it. She's definitely still up there. I still definitely say S tier.
I say S. Without a doubt, S tier. Yeah. Most broken agent in the game, Freelo. Actually Freelo.
Actually free. All right, so next we got Omen, D tier. Okay, you can go.
Omen, D tier. What is that? You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Oh no!
Omen, I think he's probably the worst controller. I'm not gonna lie. I think Brimstone actually has more use than Omen at this point.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I think he's just like, he's played for flashiness. I don't even see him being played in competitive too much because Astra and Viper exist. I'd actually place him in, I want to consider D tier, but at the same time, I think C tier is a good home for him.
But in terms of when you compare him to other controllers, he has the verticality. He can TP on stuff, start on top of stuff. His blind is still really good, but just in terms of compared to all the other controllers, he offers a lot less utility-wise. His smokes take a lot longer to throw and deploy, and they're a lot more spotty.
If his smokes were faster and his smokes were more respectable, he'd be a better agent. All right, so Omen, C tier.
C tier.
Unlucky, dude. That's my baby, dude. C tier.
Phoenix, I think also C tier. I think
C tier too.
His flashes aren't the best. As a duelist, he doesn't make as much space. His molly isn't the strongest, doesn't last the longest.
Yeah.
Damn, I got bars. His ult's good. His ult's definitely good. But
I think his ult makes him not D tier. I without his ult, I think he'd be D tier, but it's just.
Raze, I want to say A tier or B tier. I'm leaning towards A tier though.
I want to say A tier as well. Yeah. She's good at breaking. The biggest part about Raze, she can flush out pockets. Yeah. She can break utility. just by being raised.
Yeah,
and I think that's incredible for like versus Cypher, versus Killjoy, like anyone that like you can damage your utility.
Absolutely. Also, her ult, just popping her ult is gonna make the enemies play a little more cautious, a little further back.
Yeah, she's good at making space unless you're Sabrosa, where if Sabrosa pops his ult, everyone's gonna run towards him because
like,
you know that's not it's not gonna hit.
that's pretty much running out of stage rev. Like.
Yeah. All right, so Raze is A tier.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Sage.
Sage, okay. So obviously it's always great to have a heal, always great to have res. The heal is kind of sucks though compared to like Skie heal.
Skie heal is amazing.
Skie heal is amazing, but she can't heal herself. That's the one caveat. But I want to put Sage honestly at like B or C tier.
I'd say B tier.
B tier.
I think her res is incredible.
Your res, it's definitely incredible. Can definitely win round.
And she does have good utility. As
those are good delays and stuff. But like when you're comparing, if you're running only one Sentinel, like you need to have more info. You need to have more map control, and Sage doesn't like provide that. Like you can throw it down a wall, like to like block off one choke, but they can just spam it every round, and that's a waste of 400 creds. I'm leaning towards C, just because all the other Sentinels are so strong.
Yeah, I'm down to, if we're looking at her in a Sentinel way and not like a Grim style way. Yeah, I'm down for a C.
Yeah, well, okay. Also, in terms of like fun to play, in terms of all the Sentinels, besides Zaddy, she's the most fun between like Killjoy, Cypher, Sage. She's the most fun to play.
Okay, I'd place her in a C for this.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, next up, Sova.
Wow.
That's
maybe like a D. Do we have an F tier?
Honestly, I think Sova should be F tier.
F tier, yeah. Can we add an F tier?
Yeah, I think we should can we add an F tier? Sova sucks.
Sova's the worst agent.
What are you saying to me?
What?
I think we're adding an F tier for Sova because he's trash.
You know what? I'm out of here. I can't do this anymore.
And okay, in actuality, Sova is definitely S tier.
S tier for sure. He just has so much value out of his utility.
Yeah.
Everything is good about his kit.
No agent. The drone is the best piece of utility in the game.
Yeah.
And there's no piece of utility, no agent that can gather as much info and get as much space without committing any lives,
Yeah,
So it's
I agree.
It's absolutely insane. So next we have, okay, so we put Sova S tier.
S tier, yep, Sova.
Viper. What do we think about the green lady?
I want to say Viper's like A tier.
I also feel like she should be A tier. Like,
Because I don't think she's S because, she's just not practical.
she's not played on all the maps. That's
Like,
why
there's like S tier maps, like
Yeah.
Breeze, like you have to have a Viper.
Yeah.
You have to.
I definitely think A or B tier. I'm leaning towards A tier though, because man, you can literally win 1v4s, 1v5s for post plants just if your team delays long enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's so broken. I think A tier.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, next we have, oh God, place close to my heart, Reyna.
Ooh.
My old main. I think Reyna is B tier.
B tier?
B tier, probably like right in the middle of B tier, I think.
I agree with B tier. I mean, you can carry yourself with Reyna, but the
Yeah.
thing is, she doesn't really offer much to the team.
Yeah.
Like you have to be fragging out with her.
Exactly.
If you're not fragging out with Reyna, it's like you're kind of just
not-
you just
Not doing
exist.
much, right?
So yeah, Reyna B tier.
Yeah, but in terms of fun and like flexibility and like if this was a ranked tier list, she would be S.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like the most self-sufficient character in the entire game, and she's the most flexible. You can do whatever you want. The boundaries are just ripped down for her. You can play wherever you want because you're Reyna. Moving on, we have Killjoy.
Killjoy actually kills the game for me, for fun-wise.
Yeah, the joy is killed. As you know, I actually play like quite a bit of Killjoy.
She's good.
Yeah, no, she is
Annoying diverse, but
really strong, incredible. Where Cypher plays information to figure out where the team's going, Killjoy, a lot of times when she plays defense, is just playing to wait for them to come in, and then they're just when they come in because they just run into all of her util. The delay is insane, the damage is insane. She can have swing turrets and whatever, and she can play info as well. She's so easy to play if you just know like some good setups. I literally will like just sit on the back of the site and just scroll on my phone. Like it's and just wait for them to make like beep, beep, boop, boop, and then I swing and then I get some kills.
it's the worst. Dude.
It's like
that hurts me.
it's like literally like on the I'm so stress free. The other team is like, oh my god, where's the turret? Where the mollies? What's happening right now? Oh my god, should we go B?
You're just sitting there retweeting
like high
memes.
stress. I'm like tweeting out like memes or something, and then like I hear beep beep boop, boop, and I get 2 kills, and I'm like, okay, that was a good round for me. I think I'm gonna place her A. Her ult's good, her mollies are good. I mean, honestly, all of her util is useful. And I think she's really strong.
I'd place her A as well.
A tier, yeah. I'm feeling a bit peckish.
I'm feeling a little bit peckish right now too. Yeah. Bro, these cupcakes slap.
Dude, I love Twix. I love Twix so much. Man, this is some good stuff right here.
Hostess cupcakes, I think I mean, we're talking about tier list. I think it's an S tier snack. Not gonna lie.
Next we have Skie.
Dude, I hate Skie. I hate playing versus Skie. I would, like, without a doubt, I honestly want to just place her S.
You think so? I placed her S last time.
You placed her S last time?
Yeah. I argued for her to be S because I thought she was amazing agent. Skie will always be a great pick to replace the second duelist, not the Initiator, not Sova, but to replace the second duelist. Like, her flashes are good and everything. They're not the best anymore. They used to be the best. Sky flashes used to be the best flashes in the game, but the best flashes in the game now are KOs.
KO is insane.
Yeah, KO is really good, like literally the best flashes in the game. So I think she, for me, got bumped down to an A or an E tier.
Okay.
Yeah. Also,
she feels like an S when she's versus me, but I can see the A and B tier.
Yeah, like, well, in ranked, like, she's still like always gonna be a good pick, no matter what. Are you down for A then?
I'm down for A.
A.
Yeah.
Okay. Put
Skie A tier.
A. Yeah. Do Skie A tier.
All right. Next up, we have Yoru. How you feeling?
Oh God, it's like I'm talking to my ex. Like, oh my God. Okay, so I still dabble in Yoru from time to time, but I always say, man, like, dude, like, he burns me out. Like, I gave it my best. I tried really hard to use him. I've been trying to use him like against pro teams and stuff like that. And like, he does work to an extent, but it takes so much work to make him viable. Like, I still truly believe that if a team put in enough effort that he could be like a really good agent on a team. But it's a lot of work, and like, I tried, but like, I couldn't put in enough time to make him work for my pro team, so we actually switched off Yoru. So I'm gonna have to put Yoru in C tier.
C tier?
I'm joking, D tier.
D tier,
Oh,
D tier.
God.
I was gonna say,
Oh my God, bro.
you have to drop like another duelist to pick up Yoru, and I don't see that being beneficial.
But I will say on Bind, on Bind he's A tier still. But all of the maps are D tier. Just because Bind there's a lot of like individual plays that I make, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you can kind of play him like a duelist. So.
I can see that. So.
Yeah, so Astra's between A and S for me. But in terms of like what she brings to the game, what she does to the game, I think she's an F. Like, honestly, I don't like Astra as an agent. Like, I feel like she turned Valorant to something that wasn't intended. Like,
she really does make the game a lot less fun.
Yeah.
Whenever I play against an Astra and I see stars in front of me, like the round is predetermined to be not fun. Like, it's just not gonna be a fun time. So I think Astra's just like insane. I mean, I'd place her A tier.
Yeah, A or S, honestly. I think.
Yeah, I see her A tier.
Yeah. Yep. All right, moving on. We got Kayo. Now for Kayo, I'm thinking like A tier.
I can see A tier. He did get buffed. His flashes are insane. Actually insane.
Literally amazing. The dagger's good. The ult's good, especially when you combo it with like a Killjoy ult or something like on Fracture. Then like the breach can't do anything and you have full sight. Super good. And then like I started learning like dagger lineups. Like you can really like completely disable Sentinels. Like if they're playing on site, like Cypher Chips, Killjoy, everything gone down. Now there's only the one guy who's playing like, you know, solo on that site, and as util is just completely alone, no util, no teammates. So that's really strong. And Molly's good too for line. Like Molly's super strong too. Like I think he's a really great agent. I'm gonna go with A tier. You know?
I'm down for A tier. Like,
yeah, 100%.
A tier KO.
Yeah.
All right. Last up, we have Zaddy.
Zaddy.
Chamber.
Okay.
I don't want to put him up too high.
Really?
Because I mean, I haven't really seen him too much, but like the ability that he has to like, you know, on defense, he's insane. Like you set the 2 anchor points, you're basically another jet.
Yeah.
And it's like almost like a safer jet too, because you don't have to do another input to like, you know, dash a certain way. You just literally click a button, you're safe.
It's
so,
simpler.
In that regard, he's like crazy, but on attack, he's really underwhelming.
Yeah, no, I get it. A lot of my friends and my teammates and everyone have like predicted that he's gonna be like trash because like it's very dependent on like his aim and all that kind of stuff. But for the same reason, that's why people thought Jet was trash. I think Chamber's broken. I think Chamber's S tier.
You think he's S tier?
I think he's S tier, and I think he's also strong on offense. The only reason why it might be difficult for people to see why he might be good on offense is because, I mean, like, we have to think about him as a Sentinel on offense, right?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
do Sentinels do? They lurk, right?
Yeah, I mean, his slow traps, the range on those slow traps, actually insane.
Insane.
Those are kind of broken.
So when I said Cypher was like the best lurk between like the Sentinels, I wasn't including Chamber. I think Chamber is actually the best lurk because one, he has a TP to get back, get away if he wants to get up aggro, and because you have a TP, you can be super confident about taking space, and that also allows you, like, you don't want to stay there. Let's say you lurk up like, I don't know, front beyond the Haven or something, or like front garage, and you want to leave, but don't want to lose that info, you can throw an alarm bot down. And the only way you could have gone up there in the first place was because you have that confidence to TP away. So it's like you walk up there for free, and if you don't get challenged, you just throw down an alarm bot, and your team has such good map control. So I think he's really good on offense as well.
I mean, I'm down to put him in S tier. I'm a little skeptical, but like I do agree with every point you just said.
Yeah, I mean, like also like compared to Sentinels, like, I mean, we said like he's like Jet with the dash, but not only that, he gets multiple dashes per round without having to get kills, you know?
Oh, that too, and one thing I want to mention is like the economy thing. Economy value.
I've
like,
never struggled.
If you have a Jet and a Chamber on your team, like your economy is gonna be there's less force rounds, less eco rounds for your team because you guys can literally just supply.
Exactly, you supply guns when sometimes I'll have enough for a rifle, but I'll just drop it because I have a head out there, and like I know I can like be good for at least one if I get up for a fight. Yeah. So like it's good. He's really strong, and also like, you know, what other Sentinel has verticality? You know, like besides Sage, I guess. Like you can like TP on top of like the pyramids on Breeze even with his TP, which is insane. So he's really good, I think. Also a lot of outplay potential. So keep an eye out for that on the Flexinja Ethos YouTube channels.
We're just Chamber mains now.
Yeah, we're Chamber mains.
Everyone's a Chamber main.
You're who? Human?
What is it?
Humegalo?
I'm feeling a little bit hungry still. You want to go grab another sec?
Is that referring to something? No, I'm down.
All right, let's go get another
snack. Let's go. Oh, dude, they have Snickers. Oh man. I mean, you aren't you when you're hungry. So.
Dude, I haven't had 100 grand in like what, a year? 100 grand used to be my favorite. They get the jumbos. They get the
cinnamon
the
rolls.
They get the
jumbo honey bun. Oh shit! Actually, can I grab as much as I want? Oh my god, okay. So I'm gonna get this.
So should I take it all?
And this.
Is this where you just take the whole thing?
I'm ready. All right.
So that pretty much wraps up the tier list. There's a lot of changes happening in Valorant, and you know, Chamber coming out, it kind of shakes up the meta, so yeah, that's the tier list. And shout out to AMPM for sponsoring this video at the NRG Hot Pockets Castle, where, you know, they served us these delicious snacks and beverages to make this experience better. So thank you so much. If you guys like the video, and subscribe if you want to see more content. Check the link in the description below if you're interested for more. So thank you so much, and we're out. Peace.